Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Tech Break by Friday. Today I have a special topic for you. We are diving into AI coding tools like Cursor and Gemini Code Assist. We will focus on two of these for today because their IDE interface is quite similar and we can compare their plans. So I have been really surprised by Google with their latest releases, from their free plans to their tools and the betas. This episode is a bit developer heavy, but if you are a business owner, stay tuned. I have a part down below that discusses about the business plans and the enterprise plans of these tools, so you know what each of one offers and what pricing is best for you and your business. We will also focus on discussing what data and privacy policies each of these organizations offers on their business and enterprise plans. So let's dive into Gemini Code Assist Agent versus Cursor Agent. So let's answer the question first, what is Gemini Code Assist? Gemini Code Assist is an AI-powered coding assistant developed by Google, powered by the Gemini 2.5 Pro large language models, or also Flash, you can choose. It integrates into popular IDEs such as VS Code, JetBrains IDEs, Intelligent PyCharm, and Android Studio to help developers with code completions, code generation, debugging, documentation, and unit test creation. It provides contextual assistance based on the code in the IDE. It supports multiple programming languages and offers features like conversational chat and smart commands to improve developer productivity. There is a free edition for individual users, as well as a standard and enterprise editions with advanced features, including customized code suggestions from private code bases and integrations with external services. So the tool also includes source citations for the code suggestions and is optimized to handle complex coding tasks efficiently. And this is what I said. I have been pretty surprised by Google recently. They have released this with their individual plan for free to most of the users out there. So you guys, if you don't have sensitive data on your code base, you can actually test it out and max out its use to see how it's actually behaving. I have been pretty surprised of what it's able to do, and yeah, compared to like other tools out there. In order to keep everything going, we will also see what is Cursor. So Cursor is a proprietary AI-assisted integrated development environment. Like basically it's an IDE by itself, and it's designed for Windows, Mac OS, and Linux that enhances developer productivity through advanced artificial intelligence features built into the code editor. So imagine that Cursor is essentially like a fork from VS Code already, but with like extra AI capabilities, and on the side you have some sort of like chat that you can ask your agent in Cursor for code generation, smart rewrites, natural language command editing, and even code-based querying. As I said before, core features of Cursor is AI code completion. Basically, it predicts and suggests not just lines, but entire code blocks or functions of code. It is inline multi-line editing, so it enables smart rewriting and refactoring. So basically, you can refactor your code faster. It has code-based understanding because it allows you to basically ask questions and manipulate files through natural language processing. And it makes it easy to make documentation and find usages or refactor at scale. It has its agent mode and composer, autonomously executes multi-file code edits, runs cell commands, and enables large-scale automated changes under user control. So regarding privacy and security, it offers a privacy mode in which code is never stored remotely. So this is the certification of COOC for enterprise level security. It offers multiple model support. Basically, it offers models like GPT-4, Claude, and even its own Cursor small model that basically users can switch based on their needs. If you want something like big as a feature and more complex, you may use a bigger model like Claude, GPT, Gemini, or Grok. But if you want something like a small refactoring or some documentation being written, you can also use the auto mode, which is the small model. So integration is fully compatible with VS Code extensions and existing developer workflows, including Git version control, SSH, remote development, and more. So what Cursor aims as a company is to streamline coding, boost efficiency, and help with documentation, debugging, multi-file edits, and allow developers to write and refactor code much faster using AI as a coding partner. So this is a product that has been completely developed for developers and software engineers, and it's not there to replace software engineers. I don't think you can actually replace software engineers, but this is maybe a discussion for another episode. So let's discuss now how I tested them, like how I put them side to side, and what I had to change. So I began testing them by presenting my podcast page on my personal website. So you can find this under the link that I will leave in the podcast blog in Substack. So my podcast is available on Spotify, Apple, and Substack. But in order for people to visit the page and have a more friendly user experience, I decided to add an embedded part of the podcasting platforms, so people can actually choose which one they want to listen to, but they can also play the episode right there on the page, and they can decide if they want to subscribe and keep it up. So if you are listening and you are a listener and you find these episodes interesting, please subscribe. It helps the podcast more than you think to get more audience and to keep making these episodes for you for free. So since I was pretty busy and I didn't want to do it myself, I decided to leave this task to the AI agents. So firstly, I asked Cursor to create this feature for me, and it came up with something that looks like a short description of the podcast and a link. But basically the link was only linked into Substack. So it didn't provide any link for my Apple Podcasts or Spotify link. So if you want to see the images I have provided of this testing, you can actually click on the link that I have left for the Substack blog, and you can take a look there. Secondly, I requested the same feature into Gemini Code Assist, and it included the embedded podcasting platform components. So Gemini Code agent pleasantly surprised me by adding these embedded components for both Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And now, I also tested it, you can actually choose an episode to play from my Spotify or Apple Podcasts on my website directly there. And basically the users don't even have to switch. In my book, this test feature is going to Gemini Code Assist. I think this is the winner. I have been really impressed by it. I'm not saying that Cursor is bad, but maybe it's more appropriate for something else that you want to do, more refactoring, more assisting into coding things. But Gemini Code Assist has I think a bigger understanding of the world and what I meant with the prompts that I gave. So let's talk now about the enterprise or business plan usage. So let's start with Gemini Code Assist. So Gemini Code Assist offers the standard and enterprise plans, as we said before, and is available it's available for businesses, and it offers business-ready features such as enterprise-grade security, enhanced data governance, integrations with Google Cloud Services, and policy management. The Enterprise Edition builds on top of Standard Edition, which basically is just an additional layer, and allows custom AI code suggestions tailored to your private code bases. Advanced integrations, for example, RPG, application integration, increased usage limits, enhanced support for teams operating at scale, and also includes Gemini Cloud Assist for infrastructure management and cost optimization. So the really good thing with Gemini Code Assist is that it is actually binded to the cloud support, and you can actually go deeper into the Google development system and into their cloud. If you are using this already as a developer or as a development team, this may be easier for you to adopt because, you're already part of the Google ecosystem. So for Cursor, they offer their business and enterprise plans. So it has also team plan, and it is there to support basically organizations from startups to like really large enterprises. Their business plan is around $32 to $40 per user per month, and it depends on the annual or monthly billing. It includes all advanced AI coding features, unlimited completions, privacy, mode enforcement across the organization, team management, usage dashboards, centralized billing, and enterprise certificates like SSO, SIML, and OIDC. The enterprise plan is code-based. It offers higher usage limits, custom model access, advanced security like SCIM, sorry about that, priority support, dedicated account managers, and granular access controls. It's designed for large-scale developments with tailored integration and compliance needs. The team plan exists for like 40 euros per user per month, and it's geared for smaller organizations needing centralized management, but not all the enterprise specific extras that you get. And maybe this is more appropriate for like startups that they don't want to spend the same amount of money as large enterprises do in order to start developing. Then when they like grow and become a lot bigger, they can actually invest in the other plans as well. So what security and compliance features are included in these business plans? So for Gemini Code Assist, we have encrypted TLS connections with options for secured cloud VPN or cloud interconnect for on-premises to cloud communication, VPC service controls for setting perimeter security policies, blocking access outside trusted networks, employs Google Cloud Identity and Access Management with granular permissions and role-based access control, supports multi-factor authentication and single sign-in with external identity providers, provides detailed audit logging and activity monitoring for administrating and developer operations, data governance policy ensures customer code and inputs are not used to train shared models, customers retain data and IP ownership, offers source citation to help comply with licensing and copyright, plus Google's IP identification to protect customers legally, holds industry certifications as SOC 123, ISO IEC 27001, 27017, 27018, 27701, covering information security, cloud security, P2 protection, and privacy management. Uses Google's hardened infrastructure with encryption in transit and at rest, integrates seamlessly with Google Cloud compliance models and workflows for enterprise readiness. So now we move into what security and compliance certificates Cursor offers. So we have enterprise-grade security trusted by Fortune 1000 companies with COC2 Type 2 certification, provides organizational controls for privacy, enforcing no remote storage of source code in privacy mode, implements CCO SCAML OIDC for centralized secure authentication, supports team management with usage dashboards, provides centralized billing, user access control, and governance suitable for enterprise compliance. Deep IDE integration requires proactive threat detection due to risks like prompt injection, malicious code execution, or supply chain attacks. Security controls include real-time detection of malicious prompt injections, adaptive execution policies to prevent unauthorized commands and audit trails for agent actions, enforces context-aware execution restrictions and vulnerability monitoring to prevent risks in AI-enabled workflows, maintains a dedicated security trust center with ongoing audits, penetration testing, and vulnerability reporting, supports enterprise risk management by combining technical protections with developer training, emphasizing secure use of AI coding features. So, if you're a business owner and you have an organization, an enterprise, a startup, you might want to check it out. If you want to read this by yourself, I will leave everything in the Substack blog. But basically, I wanted also to take a segment out of this podcast to do this for people that don't know what to choose, and basically they now have some sort of information on what they can do about it. I have also linked all the sources of whatever I found down in the description. You can check it out, and yeah, whatever you find useful, and you can make your best decisions. Both products cater to strict enterprise security requirements and include access to control, data privacy, audit trails, compliance certification, advanced threat protection, tailored for AI-assisted development workflows in business context. Actually, for our people in Europe, Gemini integrates deeply with Google Cloud security ecosystem, while Cursor implements proactive safeguards around AI expanded tasks, attack surface within the development environment. So, I would like to say that none of the companies mentioned sponsors this podcast. I used both of the products significantly, and I wanted to make a comparison for you. This podcast episode is here to help you in your coding journey. So let me know if you found it useful. That's all for today's episode of Tech Break by Friday. If this has resonated with you, and if you would love to hear more about projects using any of these coding agents, please let me know in the comments. Reach out on Instagram at techbreak.byfriday.our community, or email us at techbreakbyfriday@gmail.com. I would love for you to also, guys, to send me an email if you want me to build a specific project for the podcast. I would think this would be a really cool episode. If you would like me to do it, I will do it. And yeah, until next time, keep learning and keep building. So if you've been getting any value from this podcast, here's something that will take your learning to the next level. Inside the school community, you're not getting more content, you're working alongside other entrepreneurs who are actually building AI-powered businesses. You will get daily implementations from real businesses, direct feedback on your ideas, weekly live Q&As where I personally break down your questions, and networking with people who are serious about results, not just consumption. So if you really want to work with other entrepreneurs on how you can actually use AI to scale your business and automate more manual operations in your business, click the link on the school group below, and I would love to see you inside there.